What made you block your best friend on social media? My 5-year-old brother was always the cute one of the family. Big brown eyes, always shared his desserts, thought Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy were secretly dating. When I was 16, he was diagnosed with cancer. Your little brother has leukemia, the doctor had said, like he was reading a grocery list. Lucas was only 7. When I told our dad, he just sighed and asked me to pass him a beer. He was one of those parents that thinks putting food on the table and a roof over your children's heads is enough, and anything else is overkill. So we were practically on our own. If not for my best friend Sarah, that is. She was only a year older than me, but she felt more like a big sister. Glassy skin, color-coordinated outfit, very put together. She held me while I sobbed in the school bathroom. "We're going to help," she said, stroking my hair. "I promise, Mia. We're going to help." By the next week, she'd organized everything. Bake sales in the cafeteria, car washes every Saturday. She made these professional-looking flyers with Lucas's school picture, the one where he's missing his front teeth. "Help Lucas fight" in big letters across the top. "You don't have to do this," I told her, watching her stay up late designing social media posts. "Yes, I do. You're my best friend. Lucas is like my little brother too." Unfortunately, the GoFundMe exploded. Sarah had this gift for writing. She made Lucas sound brave but vulnerable, hopeful but in need. She posted updates after every doctor's visit, shared photos of him at chemo. Within 2 months, we'd raised $47,000. "This is incredible," my mom said, crying at her laptop. "We can actually afford the treatment at Children's Hospital now." Sarah handled everything, said it was easier that way, less stress on our family. She had the login, managed the withdrawals, gave my mom cash or checks when needed. I was too exhausted to question it. Between hospital runs and trying to keep up with school, I trusted her completely. Lucas finished treatment in May. His hair was growing back, fuzzy like a baby chick. We had a party in our backyard. Nothing fancy, just family and close friends. Sarah couldn't make it. Had a family thing. That's when I saw her Instagram story by accident. She was at a car dealership posing with a white Honda Civic. The caption read, #hardwork pays off. Well, we both worked in Wingstop together, so this made no sense. A sense of dread filled my stomach. So the next day at school, I asked about her new car. "Oh yeah," she lit up. "I've been saving forever. Working extra shifts, you know? Except I didn't know. Because I helped the supervisor make the roster, and Sarah was never assigned in the morning. I didn't want to ask any more questions because of how much she had done for me and Lucas, but it was like a nagging question that wouldn't go away. So 3 weeks later, I finally managed to work up the courage to ask for the GoFundMe login. Sarah's face went through about 10 expressions before landing on offended. "You don't trust me? After everything I've done?" My face flushed with red, and I instantly regretted saying anything. "I just want to see the final numbers, for taxes." I quickly responded. She gave me the login. The withdrawal history made me dizzy. 23 transferred to Sarah's personal account, exactly half. When I confronted her in the parking lot, she didn't even deny it. Instead, she got angry. "Do you know how much work I put into this?" She actually looked angry. "I spent months organizing everything, creating content, managing donations. You stole from my brother's cancer fund." I cut her off. Her hand met my face. The slap wasn't hard, but it was enough to get the message across. As soon as she drove off, I posted every screenshot I could find about what had happened, and I put it in every Facebook, WhatsApp, and Snapchat group we were in. This was the same community that had donated thousands, all turning on Sarah, all because of me. The next day, I woke up to a knock at the door. It wasn't Sarah. It was CPS. Full story on channel, link below.